Hello everyone, my name is Cami. Welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back on my channel. We do mainly Bath & Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content. But in today's video, we have my March monthly empties, as well as kind of my update to the Minis March Madness collab. I haven't done like a project use it up finale type video. I used to do those all the time where I showed the products I didn't use up, but I still showed like the progress I made. And I haven't done those videos in a while, but I am officially bringing those back today. But if you missed out, my friend Chris from This Guy Shops and I did a Minis March Madness where we challenged each other to use up as many mini products as we could in March. And I think this challenge went really good. So I'm gonna link my friend Chris down in the description below. We did a intro video, we did a like halftime show, and then the finale is like the empties video. So that is what is happening in today's video. Before we get any farther into the video, I will say I live in front of like a wooded area, and they are currently hunting in that area right now. So I really hope you guys can't hear like the bangs. So as soon as I sat down to film, they started hunting, and I was like, ooh, you can really hear it like in person. It's really loud, but my mic is working. I hope. I did a like little test video and it was working. So hopefully my mic does a good job at like kind of drowning those sounds out. But yeah, so go check out his channel and go check out his intro as well as his halftime show. But let's talk about the products I didn't finish, and I still wanted to talk about why I didn't finish, why I didn't gravitate towards them. So let's just talk about that. So something I made good progress on but didn't finish is my 1,000 Wishes duo. It was a trio, so the trio made it to the empty, but the duo did not. This was full when I started using this, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's like right here. So I think that's pretty good. And then the lotion is about right here. It's hard to see because it was laying down, but it's like about right here. So it's about halfway. I think that's great progress for a product I didn't finish. And a scent like 1,000 Wishes is not one that I really gravitate towards very often. And honestly, there's only one more product in here that I used this month. And that is my little Pink Paradise Dragon Fruit and Hibiscus. I got a good chunk of it used up. This was just a nice, like, I'm leaving. Let me just throw this on really quickly. It's slightly fruity, slightly floral. I think it's really nice, but I just didn't gravitate towards it too much. And then honestly, I think the rest of the products I didn't use because I pulled too many products for the project used up. Like I didn't use these like once. We have my iced lemon pound cake. This was kind of like a last minute addition. And I was like, it's only halfway. I could probably use this up, but like, I just didn't want to wear this. So I didn't wear that at all. I didn't wear this combination of Key West coconut water and melon or underwater oasis. I feel like this is a little too summery, and a lot of March was very dreary and like 30-40 degrees. So I wasn't really like, oh my gosh, let me put summer on. So that's kind of why I didn't use that. I also didn't use champagne toast. Again, very perfumey, not a scent that I really reach for, even though it's kind of a Bath & Body Works staple. I also didn't really reach for my Wild Sand. Again, I think this is more of a summer fragrance. And then my Fiji Sunshine Guavatini, I did not use at all either. So those are all the products I didn't really use, and I still made really good progress on 1,000 Wishes. I really liked this one. It's Pink Prosecco, Sparkling Quince, Crystal Peonies, Gilded Amber, and Amaretto Creme. I don't know why that scent just is like not for me. I am an In the Stars girly and Into the Night girly. I like those scents much more than Champagne Toast and 1,000 Wishes, but that's just my personal opinion. So all of those products will be going back in my collection to be used at a later date. I will have my spring project use it up video very soon. My intro video will be up. I have a huge bin full of products I really want to focus on up until probably June. So I'll probably just do April and May for my spring project use of that. But yeah, so that was everything from my like Minis March Madness challenge, my thoughts on why I didn't use those. Also, I do have the lip gloss I'm so close to finishing it, so that's actually still in my bathroom, and I'm wearing it on my lips today. But that's why you're not seeing it, is I'm still using it. The Bath & Body Works lip gloss is actually pretty nice. I haven't really grabbed them. I have a couple of them, but I haven't really gravitated towards them, but I'm glad I did. And that's what a Project Use It Up is about, trying products that you bought and you haven't really pulled out, and it helps you use them up. So the way I do my empties videos, if you're new, also this is going to be a very long chit-chatty video. I'm going to talk a lot about some products, so go get a drink, go get a snack, and I appreciate you if you're going to watch the whole video. But we usually start our Project Use It Up empty videos with my non-Bath & Body Works empties. Usually some skincare, some makeup, some other fragrance brands, as well as some home care items that I remember. And this is my non-Bath & Body Works empties bin, and it is full, so we love to see that. I used up a Nemo bath bomb. I wondered if I put the packaging in here, but I don't think I did. But it was in this little disc. I'll put up a YouTube short on the screen that I posted on my channel. This was a really nice bath bomb. I got this really recently during like Christmas, like after Christmas clearance at Target. It was very nice. It smelled nice, and it made my bath look like orange juice. So like that's a huge thumbs up. This bath bomb was very good. So I would repurchase it again. I have these Bounce fresh scent little dryer sheets for pet hair. These are great. I have 2 more boxes of these. We got them in bulk at Sam's Club. I always forget to use them, but I really try to do it like on our blankets and stuff, because that's where the dog hair like accumulates the most, and it does a really great job of getting the dog hair off of the clothes. Because we have a corgi, if you're new. Her name is Dolly, and she's adorable, but we get corgi glitter all over the house, but I love her, so it's worth it. The next thing I finished up is I have a pretty large skincare collection, but like not really on purpose, kind of from like freebies, makeup subscription boxes, like that kind of thing. So I'm trying to use up those products. So something I have is a Earth Therapeutics little hyaluronic acid face mask. I don't know. I feel like skincare and face masks, it's like you just kind of hope it works and you just assume it works, but I'm not going to purchase that, but I used it. I used up a mini toothpaste in the Crest Plus Scope whitening. I found this in my bathroom and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to use this up. I'm not going to purchase this or anything because I'm a Sensodyne girly. I love the Sensodyne toothpaste. So I'm not going to purchase this again, but I did not want this to go to waste, so I used that up. I need to repurchase this, so I'm actually going to save this before I dispose of it and clean it out, because I need to buy another one, but I need to wait because I have so many other foundations. I have like become a foundation hoarder for some reason. I used to buy a lot of foundations like from TJ Maxx, especially like when I found higher end foundations. And honestly, I just like the drugstore foundations. Like this is the Maybelline Fit Me matte and poreless foundation, and I really enjoy this one. This one is in the color 112 Natural Ivory. This is kind of more my summer shade. It's a little dark for right now, but I still absolutely loved this foundation. It's for normal to oily skin, and I will continue to repurchase this. My skin does get a little dry and some patchiness happens like in my T-zone here on my forehead, but like nothing too dramatic. And honestly, I haven't tried a foundation that doesn't like dry me out in my forehead, so not the end of the world. But this does last pretty much all day, and it doesn't oxidize too bad either to like make it like orange. It doesn't really do that either, so I will be repurchasing that. The next thing is a Lush product, and I don't think I'm going to repurchase these ever again. This is a shower jelly. In theory, it's great, but it just makes a crumbly mess. It's a little like jelly soap. And I think you can either like take off like pieces of it. I've seen people say to do that, or like get the whole jelly wet and then lather it up. But it just crumbled. I had some jellies from I think Mad Beauty, and those were way worse like in the crumbling factor. But I don't think I would repurchase this again. I did like the scent. It was a little citrusy and it was nice. But I think I am going to keep this because I think if you bring a certain amount of them back, you get like a face mask or something. So I'm gonna keep this just in case I empty more Lush in the future. I do have one more Lush shower jelly, unfortunately, and it's like hot pink and it's like leaking everywhere and it's making a mess. It's the Snow Fairy one. Kind of wish I didn't buy it, but it is what it is, so I'll have to use it up. eventually. Something I would not recommend at all, and I actually hated so much, is this Finish Ultimate by Powerwall or Finish Powerwall, whatever. These dishwasher tabs, I hated these. I had to wash my dishes like 2 or 3 times to actually get them clean with this stuff. We normally use Cascade, but there was like some deal at Target which made these like very, very cheap. Still weren't worth it. So I regret buying these, and I will never repurchase this again. So thumbs down there. You guys know I'm always honest with you guys, and that was not a win in my book. Another thing I'll never purchase again, my mother-in-law gifted me some like hair care stuff that she wasn't using. And this is a Paul Mitchell leave-in conditioner. I don't really like leave-in conditioners because I don't think they do anything really. So I wouldn't purchase that, but I'm happy I used it up. Something I would repurchase is the Joico Moisture Recovery. I'm currently out of this now, and I have some other backup like shampoo and conditioners that I got from Influencer or I've gotten from TJ Maxx. So I need to use those up and use up my back stock before I buy more of this. But this is my favorite. I usually get it at TJ Maxx for around $19.99. And this lasts me like 2 or 3 months. So very great deal. And it makes my hair feel very, very soft when I get out of the shower. So I love that, and I will repurchase. I used up an e.l.f. concealer. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer in satin finish. And then this is the color Fair Beige. I really, 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 really like this concealer, but I have a lot of concealer that I need to use up. So I probably won't repurchase it right away, but maybe in the future. Next, we used up a cooktop daily cleaner from Weeman or whatever. It's fine. I mean, it's just a little house thing. So, oh, here's the packaging for the Nemo bath bomb. It's from the brand Da Bomb Bath. So, it was really nice, and it had like a cute little Nemo keychain inside of it. So that was fun. I used up a Walmart single wick, actually. This is my only Bath & Body Works candle that I used up this month. And this is 2 scoops, please. It's lemon, marshmallow, and vanilla. My mom found this on like super clearance a long time ago at Walmart. And this scent to me smelled just like Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops. It was really good. I gave it a chance. So my new rule for single wicks, I will burn them twice. And if they don't perform well after burning them twice, I'm just throwing them under the warmer. Because I gave it a couple chances and it was not throwing. As soon as I put it underneath the candle lamp, it's amazing. This scent is really good as well. Like I said, kind of like a creamy Fruit Loop kind of fragrance. It was really nice. So I would repurchase that scent again, but I wish like I could actually burn the candle. We finished up some Vapo shower, like soothing, like shower bomb things. We were sick during the beginning of the month. I don't think I would repurchase them. I don't know. I don't think it like did too much, but it was nice to like kind of make you feel like you felt better, you know? So it was fine. Don't think I would go out of my way to repurchase this. I used this up so long ago, and it actually fell behind my shelf back there, so I didn't know it was back there. But yeah, we have Santa's cookies from Scent Theory. This was great. The packaging is really cute, very giftable. I wasn't a huge fan of the scent because it's like a gourmand cookie scent, but it wasn't terrible. But would I repurchase this specific scent? Again, probably not, but Scent Theory soaps are amazing, and you can find them at Walmart. Speaking of an amazing Scent Theory scent, this is the Laser Lemon from the Crayola collection. This says it smells like lemonade and sunshine, and that is what it smelled like. It was so amazing, so citrusy. We use this at the kitchen sink. Very, very perfect kitchen sink, like fresh lemony fragrance. Absolutely loved it. Would definitely repurchase. Yeah, it matches my nails. Yes, I would repurchase that. I only used up one of my mini perfume sprays because I honestly forgot about it. But this is La Vie Estelle from Lancome. And this is the Iris Absolute. This one had like a warm floral note to me. I liked it more than the original version of this fragrance. But would I go out of my way to purchase it? Probably not. But it was nice to wear. I finished up a Tree Hut scrub in Berry Bright. This one was really good as well. But if I'm remembering correctly, there was little like black specks in this because it was like a berry scent. And I don't love the extra black stuff, like seed looking things in the Tree Hut scrubs. I like just a basic plain Tree Hut scrub. But the scent was really nice, and I love the way the Tree Hut scrubs feel. Just not a fan of those little extra bits in there. But I didn't mind it. And then you guys, oh my gosh. So if you've heard of a company called Basin, I know them because they make Disney bath bombs. They have a store at Disney Springs. They have a store in the Grand Floridian in Disney World as well. And they're Basin bath bombs. They're fantastic. I used 2 of them this month because I was so impressed with the first one. The first one I used up was this Elsa one. It was in the scent of frosted citrus. I did do a YouTube short. I'll put it up on the screen. It was beautiful. It started out with like a light blue fizz and then it turned like pinky purple out of nowhere. It was so fun and it really made my bathwater like comparable to how Lush usually like performs. I was very impressed with these and it was a nice citrusy fragrance. I would definitely repurchase Basin bath bombs again. And then we have the other one I used up was Snow White. And this is Forest Berry. This was just a nice berry scent. And again, this was bright, 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 vibrant blue. Fantastic. 2 thumbs up from me. The Basin bath bombs are fantastic. They do have a website. And I think they have a few locations, but the only one I'm aware of is Disney Springs and at the Grand Floridian. So that was everything non-Bath & Body Works that I used up this month. I feel like I did a really good job for non-Bath & Body Works products. A good mix of like skincare, hair care, candle. I was gonna say candles, but it was just one candle, and like some face masks and makeup and stuff. So I think I did pretty good for my non-Bath & Body Works goodies. Now let's move on to the part you guys are all probably waiting for, and it is my Bath & Body Works portion, you guys. She is full. So the main goal for March was to pull out mini body care items, but of course I don't have many mini shower gels. I don't have mini hand soaps, obviously, no mini scrubs. I had a couple candles that were really close to, like 3 wicks that were really close to being emptied out. So I just continued to burn them. But there are a lot of mini products this month. So my empties is a little inflated because I was focusing on mostly minis. But let's start with something my husband used up. This is the Single Barrel Bourbon Body Wash. This is spiced citrus, smooth tonka, and aged oak. He told me this one was really nice and he would repurchase that scent. I used up a lemon drop martini. This is lemon zest, sugarcane, and sweet cream. I thought I liked this scent. The first few uses, I was like, okay, this is really nice. And then it turned like kitchen, bathroom cleaner lemon. It wasn't like a sweet lemon. And I don't know if it went bad. Someone let me know in the comments. Is this one usually like cleaner lemon? So I didn't love it. So I don't think I would repurchase the scent unless the scent like changed because it's been in my collection for a while. But I don't know. Not a fan. You guys get ready to clap for me. I used up a room spray. These take me forever to use up. And I usually spray my room sprays like in our garbage as well as the bathroom sometimes. And then like our laundry room. But this was Bright Christmas Morning. This is a great bright apple fragrance. But she's finally empty. These take me forever to use up. And I'm not allowing myself to buy a single room spray unless they bring back sea salt and lime. And I'll buy that. But I have so many room sprays and these take me forever to use up. So I liked it, but I'm going to thumbs down because I'm not allowing myself to buy any more of these. Next, I used up a Winter Candy Apple Lip Mask. This has been in my bathroom for like 6 months. I'm not even joking. I feel like this has been in there forever. I don't think this was bought at like this most recent Christmas. I don't know. The tag is gone, but I feel like I've been using it forever. These are so worth the money. And they're really nourishing. They're a little sticky, but they are like lip masks. I like the way it hydrated my lips, but it took me forever to use it up, so I'm glad I don't really have many more of these. I don't think I would repurchase it. I do have a few Tatcha lip masks, and I do like those better, but again, there's a little bit of a price difference there, but it wasn't terrible. I used up a 3-wick candle in Black Cherry Merlot, and I believe this is the first time I've ever used a Black Cherry Merlot candle. And I loved it. The packaging is just basic kind of seashells. This is wild black cherries, velvety red wine, juicy red raspberries, and bright plum. It burned beautifully. It throwed really nicely. And it was just nice. I like this fragrance. It's cherry and it's just delicious. So amazing scent. I don't think I would repurchase it because I got too many candles, but it was really, really nice. And I do like the scent. I can't believe it's taking me this long to burn a Black Cherry Merlot, but it was very nice. Another 3-wick I finally emptied. This is a candle day pickup for me. This was fresh orange. I ended up warming this because the wicks were like this high. Like when they were burning, like the flame was like this high. It would not pool out. And I'm like, you know what? So I put it on the warmer and it was much better. This is like and kind of like an orange creamsicle fragrance to me. This is freshly picked orange, sparkling citrus, and lemon. It's fruity, but like I get like an orange creamsicle kind of scent. No, it's really nice. I was just disappointed I couldn't burn it. I definitely prefer to burn my candles. I like the aesthetic and the feeling it gives me when it burns. And I don't know, I just like it better when they burn. So it was a little disappointing. I was forced to warm this, but on the warmer, it was still pretty strong. I liked the scent, but I didn't like the way it performed. So I don't know if I would repurchase that one. I used up a eucalyptus and spearmint bath soak. These are really nice, but don't pay more than $5 or $6 for these. Here's my first mini. I used up a Costa Rica pink pineapple sunrise shower gel or body wash. This is one of those items that Bath & Body Works accidentally gave me in my order, something that I didn't order, but it came in handy for the mini March Madness. This is a really good scent. They bring it out pretty much yearly. Now, it's not my favorite scent, but it's like kind of a candied kind of a fragrance, but it's still nice. Next, we used up a fresh coconut and cotton, and this was a single wick that I actually was able to burn, and I let that baby burn till it fizzled out. It smells like you're doing laundry, and it just made my house smell so fresh and so clean. So big thumbs up there. Another single wick, I just ended up warming this one because again, it just was not performing on the burn. You can tell I did burn this a couple times because the wick is burnt, but ended up not loving it, but when it was warming, it was fantastic. This is pink watermelon, juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry, and lime zest. I don't get too much of that lime, just more like a strawberry. What's the other thing in here? Watermelon, yeah. Strawberry, watermelon. And when you warm candles, the wax doesn't naturally like go down or disappear. I just pour a little bit into my garbage can after I warm it like 3 or 4 times just to get like fresh oils coming up to the top. So I like that scent, but disappointed in the single wicks. I probably won't buy many single wicks from here on out just because of the performance of them. We have another watermelon fragrance. This is Watermelon Lemonade. No scent notes on this one. I don't know if I didn't even attempt to burn this one. I just warmed this one. And because it had like the wraparound like red, it made my room like red. It was kind of cool. But this was a good fragrance. Very fruity, good for summer. But I don't know if I want this one again, to be honest. It was really strong, but I'm just disappointed in the single wick performance. Obviously, I didn't burn that one, so I didn't really give it a try, but that's just my thoughts. Next, we have a single wick in Prosecco and Peaches. I did try to burn this one, burned horribly, and this one, ooh, the oil separated on this one real bad. This one was okay, a little fruity, a little bubbly. On the warmer, it was fine. But again, I want to burn my candles. I don't want to warm them. So a little disappointing on that front, but it was still great to use up. I used up a fabric detergent. This is white tea and sage, sparkling bergamot, white tea, and fresh sage. I only use these like on blankets and towels, so they take me a little while to use up, but that was a nice fragrance. It was probably one of the stronger detergents from Bath & Body Works. They're really hit or miss, so they're not all great, but that one was good. Let's see here. I have a random foil wrapper. I don't know what that is, but I did use up a Tutti Frutti Candy Bath Fizzy. This one, I don't remember this one, to be honest. I think it was really nice. Like, I think it was really bright and pink. I'll throw up the video. Whenever I use Bath Fizzies or Bath Bombs, I always take videos to make YouTube shorts. They don't always make it up on the channel because I forget about them, but at least I have it for this video. I don't know. I prefer Lush and Basin over Bath & Body Works Bath Fizzies, but if I'm remembering correctly, I think that was one of the better Bath Fizzies that I've tried, but I can't really remember. I know I used up another Bath Fizzy. Just where is it? Oh, it's right here. Here we go. It is the Calypso Clementine. I know I posted this one on my YouTube channel. This one wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. It was like slightly orange water and the scent wasn't very strong. So I don't think I would repurchase this one personally, but it was still nice. I used up 2 bath soaks. This one was like here when I started the month. Took a lot of baths this month, but this is the lavender and vanilla one. I do think I liked this one a lot more than the eucalyptus one. This one gave me just more of a spa feeling, but I feel like the eucalyptus one would be nice if you were like sick maybe. I feel like it would help open up your sinuses. Let's see here. I used up a hand soap in blue raspberry. This one was fantastic. This is blue raspberry, tart citrus, and sugar crystals. This is kind of like a fruity, citrusy fragrance. I'm sorry if you can hear Miss Dolly right now barking away. But this was really nice. I like this fragrance. It would be really good in like a kid's bathroom. I feel like a kid would love to use this up and love smelling it while washing their hands, but I loved it as an adult. So I would repurchase that scent. You know, I thought I liked this scent, but I don't think I do. This is coconut mint drop. This is white coconut, iced peppermint, and winter musk. I don't think I like coconut in winter. Yeah. It's like a minty coconut. It's okay, but it's definitely not the best Christmassy winter scent from Bath & Body Works. So for the future, I probably won't repurchase that. We have, I think, one last candle, and this candle was like to here, so I just wanted to finish it up. But this is the caramel drizzle. I will be keeping the lid. I usually keep my fancy lids. This burned perfectly. Look at that. No soot, no nothing. I don't even think I trimmed this candle. Oh, it smells so good. This is sugarcane crystals, melted butter, and whisked sweet cream. It was just like a buttery, caramely fragrance. It was very sweet, very gourmand, and I really, really enjoyed it, which I'm starting to come around to gourmand candles. Not so much gourmand body care. It's kind of hit or miss depending on the fragrance, but I love a good gourmand candle, especially during the winter. I used up a Coco Shea honey little moisturizing body wash. This wasn't scented enough for me, so I don't think I would repurchase the specific scent again. It was fine. I like the moisturizing body wash formula, but it's not like up to my scent preferences. I like a very, very scented product in my shower. So this kind of felt like I was washing myself with like a scentless product. So that fragrance wasn't super great in the shower. I used up a cedarwood sauna foam bath. It says body wash, but I pretty much just use these for the foam bath. This one is, what fragrance is this? A blend of eucalyptus and patchouli oil. This one was okay. Definitely not my favorite aromatherapy fragrance, but I love using these as bubble baths. They make huge bubbles. So thumbs up for the performance, thumbs down for the actual scent itself. I used up the Winter Pear Forest. I'm going to be honest, this one I emptied at the very beginning of the month. I have no thoughts for you on this one, but this is wintergreen leaves, snowy pears, and a hint of cypress. I remember thinking this scent was okay when I first put it in, but again, even at the end of February, I was really over like the wintry, spicy tree fragrances. So I don't know. No thoughts on that one, unfortunately, because I can't remember. Okay, next I used up Amethyst Waves. Oh my gosh, this scent was amazing. This is Dream Berries, Wild Blooms, and Soft Sandalwood. Nothing like groundbreaking for Bath & Body Works, but it smelled so good. Oh, I love it. It's slightly floral, slightly fruity. This is definitely a very spring fragrance, so got me in the mood for my spring project. Use it up. My husband used up one more product, and he used up the Ocean Shower Gel. I think he enjoys Ocean. Sure, typical man kind of fragrance. No thoughts there. When I share what my husband uses, I can't really give thoughts because I'm not the one that used it. I used up Fresh Gardenia in the shower gel. This is Dewy Honeysuckle, White Gardenia, and Cashmere Musk. Absolutely obsessed with this fragrance. Very similar to Cinderella, but not quite the same as the Cinderella fragrance, but very similar. Really, really enjoyed this one. I would definitely repurchase it again. This is going to be a long one, you guys. I used up a lot of products this month. I used up a creamy body scrub in Brightest Bloom, and you might want to ask, why is it open from the top? Well, I opened it, started to squeeze it on my hand, exploded out the top. Yeah, I lost about half of this body scrub when the seam busted open. This has only happened a few times, but it has happened, unfortunately. This is Lily of the Valley, Jasmine Sandback, Garden Carnations, and Fresh Cedarwood. This is a ultimate spring fragrance for me. Very Mother's Day vibes, very floral. And I love the Creamy Body Scrub formula. This formula is 10,000 times better than the exfoliating Glow Body Scrub. And I love this fragrance. I'm just disappointed that the packaging split open at the top. But that's okay. I still happily used it up and scooped it from the top. The next one I used up is Vacation Vibe. This is with pistachio and amber. Love the fragrance. I hate the formula. With the exfoliating Glow body scrubs, I feel like I have to use so much product to get the amount of like exfoliation and scrubbiness that I want. So thumbs down on the formula, a thumbs up for the scent. Next we have a body care set, a little body care duo. I finished a mini body cream and a mini body mist. So amazing. Just in pure wonder. I think I have the scent notes somewhere around here. I do. Because I did have to use this, like the full size, just like 2 or 3 times just to empty out the rest of the bottle. But this one is Iced Rosé, Star Jasmine, and Crystal Amber. This is a great winter signature fragrance. So this is a good transition from winter to spring. Love, love, love. And I'm so proud of myself for using products that are super hard to use for myself. Here is another Wallflower in Forever Red. This one was fantastic, very strong. This is Fiery Pomegranate, Red Peony, Rich Vanilla, Rum, and Oakwood. Very, very good. Another one I used up is Cranberry Orange Seltzer. This one was fantastic for like a week and a half, and then I could not smell it. This is fresh orange, sugared cranberries, and fizzy seltzer water. It's like a bubbly, fruity fragrance. It was nice, but it wasn't the most, It was nice, but wasn't the most long-lasting fragrance. The next one I actually took out because it stopped smelling, like with like 4 or 5 days left in the month. These usually last me about 30 days before I change them out. But this is Crisp Mountain Air, Rich Teakwood, and Fresh Eucalyptus. It was really strong in the beginning, but as soon as it stopped smelling, I pulled it out and changed out my Wallflower plug. So those were the last Wallflowers I used, and then the rest is body care. I felt like I used up more minis than I did, but I really didn't use up that much. But it felt like a lot to me, you guys. I used up another fine fragrance mist. So this one was about half full when I started using it. And this is Hibiscus Paradise. Very, very great floral summery fragrance. So thumbs up for that scent. And I paired that one with this Pineapple Enzyme hand cream, which was really nice. This is a gel hand cream. Love that formula. If they made gel body lotions, I would be all over that. So loved the formula. I did use up my 1,000 Wishes body cream. This is Pink Prosecco, Sparkling Quince, Crystal Peonies, Gilded Amber, and Amaretto Cream. But there was not very much on this. You could see my line right here. There was like 2 uses of this, but I'm happy I used it up because it was gross. It was really bad. And then I also used up my Cotton Candy Champagne as well as my Whipped Berry Meringue. And you might ask yourself, where's the sprayer? Well, I was spraying away. My finger went like this. The fine fragrance went flying. The cap flew off. Can't find it anywhere. So that cap is forever missing, but that's okay. There is like a very little amount left, but fine by me. I'm going to say it. I came around to Whipped Berry Meringue. This was great. I really love this fragrance, and I didn't mind Cotton Candy Champagne, but I did like Whipped Berry Meringue better. I don't know, something about using it at this time of year. I really enjoyed it. That was everything I used up in the month of March. That is gotta be the most amount of empties I feel like I've ever used up. I don't know, it was really nice to focus on some minis, clear out a little bit of my collection, make some progress on some scents I probably wouldn't have looked at or gave a second glance at without doing a project use it up. So thank you, Chris, for challenging me in the mini March Madness. Go check out his channel. That'll be linked in the description below. But while I put my products back in my bucket, let's take a guess at how many products I used up. I kind of feel like I'm going a little too high, but I want to say I used up 35 products. But editing Cami will put up my spreadsheet on the screen now, and that'll tell you how many products I used up. Just Bath & Body Works. I don't have a spreadsheet for my non-Bath & Body Works products because that would be absolutely impossible. But I'm going with 35 products. Editing Cami, put the spreadsheet on the screen. I think I'm wrong. I feel like I'm a little too high, but still, this was a fantastic month for me. I absolutely loved all the products I used this month, and yeah, this was a great month. So that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give today's video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know how many products you guys used up in the month of March, and let me know if you guys participated in the minis March Madness as well. And if you like seeing my face, Bath & Body Works, fragrance, or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you. Helps me out so very much, and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!